Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. How we doing? Hope we're well. Hope we're having a good day or night wherever you are. Excuse my lateness again. But at least I'm not as late as last time. So I am here. I am ready. Well, almost ready. I'm still trying to finish my breakfast. The usual thing with me. Always trying to finish off my food, and I apologize. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't apologize. I gotta eat. The koala has to eat. Well, that's all good. We're a bit quiet today. That's all good. What I'll do is I'll probably just jump straight into the game then. And then hopefully people will start trickling in. That's all good. Alright. Hey, Sephiroth. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good night.
Why do we even have that lever?
Alright. Give me a sec while I switch over. Alrighty. We has made it. Okay. So we ended up finishing Chapter 1 of Act 2. So we are now about to start Chapter 2 of Act 2. Alrighty. I guess we'll just jump straight into it. Let me know how the audio is, just the game audio at least. And then we can continue from there. No, that's not where I want to be. I want to go here. That's the one. Chapter 2, for a word to be spoken. All right, let's go. Okay, so close, yet so far. All right. Dum dum dum. Okay. Let's go. The Naiads. There's a stain on the chopping board. Tomato, maybe? Or pepper. A red slash of color across the wood. I think about fetching a cloth and wiping it away, but I don't. I sit with the others, digesting the situation. Laszlo tears into some bread. Omar sips his glass of water like a hummingbird, phone in hand. Nora's still at the skate park. I finger a splinter, working it loose from the counter, thinking and not thinking. Digesting.
We are looking for a temple.
Laszlo swallows his mouthful, looking up at the newest member of our ragtag party.
Yes, I think we got that.
All the underground temples on Athena are under MK's jurisdiction. Locked down. For preservation purposes.
What a load of horseshit. That damn company will be the death of this island.
The locations themselves are secrets. They don't really want anyone near them. But look here. Athena's rich archaeological history is safe in the hands of our very own urban planning department. And there's a contact number.
Well, that's worth a shot. Surely.
The deeper we dive into this mess, the more convinced I am that MK is far more than an independent observer. They've always had an agenda when it comes to Athena, and now it looks like we're about to put ourselves directly in their way.
So, should I give them a call?
Laszlo and Omar glance at each other and then at me. They clearly have different ideas on how to proceed. Aha. Oh, do we go with Omar's advice or Laszlo's advice? All right, what does Omar's advice say? He'll give me an unbiased opinion on what to do. Laszlo advice, I've always trusted Laszlo's opinion. And if we look at the bigger picture, wow, oh my gosh, it branches out. There's so many decisions. So that unveils that. That unveils that. So, oh, I see. Okay. Unveils those nodes. Interesting. And then we'll be going up to a certain objective. But if we go that way, because there's also the inevitable node that we have to come across as well. Okay. Decision time. All right. Omar's advice is going to be unbiased. Whereas Laszlo is someone that we've known for a very long time. Or at least Polly has. And she trusts him and his opinion. I don't know. Like, I feel like I want to go with Laszlo, but there's a possibility that it might give us a consequence to his opinion. But then Omar's advice being unbiased, but we don't really know Omar that well. He could be up to something. That's the other thing too. I don't know. Does anybody have any suggestions? Okay, so if we go with Omar's advice, we might actually... Okay. He might know something. Let's go with Omar's advice. I look over at Omar. He puts his phone down and leans forward on the counter.
Omar, how would you go about it?
We're swimming into unknown waters here. We need to be smart, tactical, discreet. The last thing we want is to draw MK's attention.
As he speaks, Bond's silhouette seems to materialize next to him.
I like him. I like his voice and his ideas. A less violent path is the one I would recommend.
I focus all my attention on Omar.
So, an idea. You call the urban planning department, but not as Polly.
Hide my identity.
He nods, biting his lip in thought. Hello, Antonio. Welcome to the street. Sorry, was at work. All good, no worries.
Won't be as simple as making up a name. It'll be a vid call. And those surveillance cameras of theirs are everywhere for a reason. They'll know who you are as soon as they pick up.
But I just got here. To Athena. Sure, I'm probably in the system, but I haven't even used my cred card yet. No way they know my name.
Cred card? As in credit card? Why are you shortening?
They'll ask for ID. Maybe more. Their systems are watertight.
Omar's face advice. Omar's face lights up.
Unlike their infrastructure, the whole island is like Swiss cheese under the surface. Just last week, there was an urban planning rep on TV talking about flooding. If you pose as a plumber, a private contractor, helping with the leaks, they might buy it.
Really? Okay.
People were pretty mad about that flood. If they're gonna give info out to anyone, it'll be someone helping them clean up their mess.
Okay. Worth a try at least. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, I wonder.
Don't get too ahead of yourself, dear. Take your time. We'll be right here.
I can follow Omar's advice or think of something else. Either way, I need to act. Alright. Cool. So we've gone with his advice. Alright, unexpected ghost from my past. No way could it be. Or unexpected guest. Or unexpected something or someone. I fish my phone from my pocket and dial the number Omar reads out. He and Laszlo are both looking at me with a mix of encouragement and concern. The line beeps and beeps. The ringtone continues for what feels like ages. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. Welcome to Monocon Zone. Your call is important to us. Your expected wait time is. The machine's voice is lodged deep somewhere in the uncanny valley. Your call may be recorded for security and training purposes. Laszlo mouths a curse. Omar sighs, but no one's suggesting I stop. The bizarre accent is replaced by equally grating Muzak. I'm definite... Muzak? Music? I'm definitely having second thoughts now. What if...
Urban Planning Department, this is Yana Sayovong speaking.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I mean, hello?
She knows her?
Hi? This is Urban Planning. Can I help you? Wait, Polly, is that you?
Oh no. Oh shit. Laszlo's eyes bug out of his head. Omar face palms. Oh no. We're in trouble.
That is you. Polly is Yana from high school. Oh my god.
What a blast from the past, hey? Convenient timing to meet someone we've met before in the past. That's them, all right. Yana, we were friends, I guess, in high school. Truth be told, I had a pretty big crush on them. That's probably what stopped me from getting closer to them. My vision swims as the aspirations approach.
Think fast, but think carefully. Forge bravely ahead.
Uh-oh.
You already know the path you must take. Stay true to yourself and your instincts. They will serve you well.
Okay. Decision time. All right. We have a couple of options. We have a few options. If we go reveal your identity, Bonds, they are an old friend of yours. Why would they hurt you? But can I trust them? It's not like Polly's spoken to them in a long time. You don't know what you don't know what they're like now. Not to mention the fact that she's working for Monocon Zone. Like, how much can you trust someone who works for MK? Okay. Yana already knows truth. Maybe things would have been easier if Yana knew about your mother. Conditions: Jade turned Ursula's disappearance into a public scandal. This node is inevitable. It must be played to unlock other nodes. Oh, do I have to? or stick to the plan. Power, do not reveal your identity. You no longer know them. I mean, if they've already recognized Polly in terms of their... Because I think it's a video call. If they've already recognized Polly, how are we supposed to continue with the plan to pretend like we don't know them? I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Hold on. What other option? Like, if we take this path, we don't take... We're a good actor. I feel like this one's locked though, no? Yeah, I can't go into it. It's locked. So I can't do Yana already knows. I can't play that. Because we need a... Do we need anything in here? Yeah, Yana already knows. Yeah, we can't play this one without a truth crystal. We need a truth crystal to play this path. So in this instance, we'll just have to go with stick to the plan. Do we stick to the plan? Antonio, Sephiroth? Stick to the plan, or do we reveal our identity? Stick to the plan? Alright, let's stick to the plan. Here we go. I need to stick to the plan. I move away from the camera slightly, drawing back into the shadows.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
No, come on. That's definitely you.
Far out. There's doubt in their voice. We haven't crossed paths since high school, after all, and that was more than 10 years ago.
Are you serious?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You're the spitting image of...
Let's laugh about it.
I have a very generic Atina face. That's what everybody says.
Never mind. How can I help you today?
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, boy. So we've gained a power crystal for doing that. Find out the truth, gain a new friend, or lie convincingly. All right. So we either pretend to be a random person, or we pretend to work for MK. Now, how convincing can we be to say that we're working for MK? I don't know. I haven't come across Polly's acting skills. I'm not too sure. We're a good actor, but not that good. So we can't pretend. We don't want to pretend that we work for MK. So we should go with pretend to just be a random person. Yana might refuse to answer, but it'll be easier if I lie to them. Pretend to work for MK. This way is riskier, but if I play my cards right, they'll answer. So we either get information or we don't get information. That's what's going to happen here. Okay. What are the other... Okay, so that's going to unlock potentially one of the objectives up the top that's kind of shiny at the moment. We already don't know them. We use random. I mean, we kind of remember who they are. They're from our past. Okay. All right. Because if we go this way, I mean, there's so many other options up this way. All right. Anyway, we'll go We'll pretend to be a random person. Let's try that. This feels so dishonest. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm calling from Alma Plumbing Services. We've had a huge flood over here, a building on Alexopolis Road, a floor and basement totally underwater.
Last time I visited 5 years ago, we had to get them to fix a leak at the Naiads. Terrible plumbers, but excellent poets, it turns out.
Okay. I haven't had any reports from that area.
It's happening right now. Look, we need to identify where this water's coming from. So far, all we know is it's coming from one of your archaeological sites. We're going to need access to your subterranean mapping.
I'm afraid that data is classified. I can't just go handing it out. Actually, I really don't think this is something I can help you with at all. Let me put you through to our rapid response team.
No, what do I do now? See? This is what happens. We pretend to be a random person, we get nothing. Alright, so we can't play the Yana gets annoyed purely because we still have 4 turns left to be able to play that. Even though it's inevitable. Hey, Dallas, welcome to the stream. How you doing, friend? Long time no see. We can attack MK, threatening to seek a higher truth might compel them to speak. Be insistent. I need to pretend this is urgent. Or plead. People tend to have more empathy if you're nice. What are we going with? Dallas, you're here. Help make decisions with us. So, we're either pleading. Begging is not your style. Okay, fair enough. We're not begging. Do not plead. Alright, so then we've either got be insistent or we attack MK. I feel like maybe being insistent might be better. I need to pretend this is urgent. Yeah. Alright, let's be insistent. Nowhere to go but forward. I need to double down.
Look, that'll be a waste of time for them and a waste of time for you. If you could just make this one exception, I'll get out of your hair. And you can feel good about helping these poor buggers with no homes.
Laszlo's grinding his teeth. I was trying to sound important and urgent, but that just came out as rude.
I can appreciate your situation, but this really isn't my area. These calls don't usually come through to us. There have been occasions where we've provided information on a limited basis, but, well...
Their tone is level, but there's a crack in the veneer. They're considering giving me what I want. Or have I misread their intentions? Do I need to push? Get angry? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Dallas. Hopefully everything works out for you. Reveal your inner drop bear. I'm not gonna get angry. But I can't anyway. I don't have a truth or a bond crystal to be able to do that. You could pressure them, yes, but showing empathy is the right thing to do. I can't stay silent. I don't have a choice. I'd have to keep pushing. Or you need resources to make a decision? Yeah. That's the other thing too. It's a very interesting game, Dallas. Like you have to you have to you have to make certain decisions, but in doing so, you'll be gaining crystals to move forward in through certain pathways. There's a lot of pathways. Like this, the story could take you in so many different ways. There are so many objectives, and then any decision you make, there's consequences to them. So, yeah. I mean, the other thing I can do is I can go back and I can plead. But the moment I do keep pushing, the moment I play through keep pushing, it blocks everything else off. Go back and plead? Okay. Let's plead. I can't let them transfer me. We have no other way to get that location.
That won't be necessary. We've got things under control over here for now. We just need to find the source.
Look, I'm really sorry about this, but I don't think...
I understand. It's just... I've no idea what to do. I'm new here, and it's like my first day, and nobody's at the office. They told me to phone you, so I'm here, not even helping with the repairs, just on the phone.
I feel dirty. This is horrible.
I just, this would really help. Help me, I mean, not that you have any reason to care, but, I promise we won't use the info for anything else. We just need to help these people with their homes.
There's a long pause. Too long. I want to curl up and float away.
Okay, I understand.
Are they giving us the info? Okay, we've gained a bond. But we still need a truth crystal if we want to stay silent. Do we also play through Attack MK? Just so that we can get another crystal. I know, there's so many decisions. Oh my goodness. If we get... That's the thing, like right now we can't play through Stay Silent because we don't have a truth crystal. I feel like... Yeah, I think we play through all of them because I know that we're gonna have to play through this one, which is the inevitable node. Get her a truth crystal. Why is Antics doing it? All right. This is going to be crazy, but we're gonna attack MK and see what happens. Ugh, I don't know what consequence we're gonna come across by the end of it. But yeah. Seems like a job for Blame Antics. I am Chaos Crystals exclusively. No truth here. Alright. I'm gonna hate this, but let's go. Let's attack. If this is the Yana I remember, they'll have some deep-seated anxieties about being associated with MK. Time to push on that weak spot.
Well, that's a shame. We were hoping to tell everyone here that MK was on their side. You know, here to help, behind them all the way. They'll be so disappointed.
They're smirking.
I'm sorry to hear Monoconcern has disappointed the public. We're always striving to please our customers.
Is this the Yana I knew? Have they become a fully indoctrinated MK believer? Or is there a hint of desperation there? Are they just deflecting under the cynicism? Did my threat hit home? I have no idea how to interpret their words. Okay. We have unlocked stay silent. So we'll stay silent. Because I don't want to make them more mad. They are thinking something you were not expecting. Power, you assert yourself. Time to give them an ice cold silence. Oh, you asserted yourself. Okay. All right. The thing is, though, we can't play through this inevitable one. But if we play through that, I mean, we can still play through it either way. All right, which way are we going? Are we going stay silent? I mean, the whole point of me playing through all three of those nodes was so that we can open up stay silent. Silence is golden. Frying pans are silver. I don't know why you're talking frying pans. All right, let's stay silent. That was the whole point of us going through those other nodes, so let's stay silent. I'm not going to push them, and maybe the awkward silence will force them to act. Because this is a very long and very awkward silence indeed.
Look, I can't send you the map, but if you give me more details, I can probably narrow down your search.
Laszlo sags from relief, and Omar actually gasps. I don't think anyone really expected this to work.
That's very kind. So, my colleague followed the leak as far as he could. He ended up at a ruin of some sort. A temple, one of those old Oxyon ones? Maybe. I mean, he isn't an archaeologist.
Alright, let me see what I can do.
Alright.
But you'll still need to contact our security team for the relevant access permissions.
Of course.
I can't believe this worked.
Dedication and conviction can move mountains, Harmony.
I keep my eyes on Yana. Not the moment to have a chat with a magical concept walking next to me. Alright. We have managed to unlock the inevitable node. But if we continue on, we may not be able to play through it. Logging in. Wait, are they actually going through with this? Which revokes, like, and here, this is a consequence. It'll revoke the Yana gets annoyed. Which means that we won't be able to play through one of these objectives, which I believe by the looks of it is the one with the power crystal. What do we do? The moment we go this way, Can I play it? I don't know. Lie? I ain't a good liar. You on your own with that. Oh, it's locked. Shoot. I don't have a choice. All right, we have to play through. Yeah, we have to play through Yana Gets Annoyed. We don't have a choice. Oh, and this gives us your favorite crystal antics. We're going to get some chaos crystals. I'm so proud. Yeah, it's inevitable. All right? We don't have a choice. We have to play it. It's not like we chose it out of our own will. Thanos? Yana grunts. Uh-oh.
Look, I'm not the police, I'm not security, so let's just cut the crap, okay? What do you want?
Chaos is the natural order of the universe, Koala. Laszlo and Omar have stopped breathing. Here we go.
A temple. We're looking for a temple.
They sigh again, but now they're definitely looking something up.
There are no accessible temples in town. Look, can't you just call the police or the local maintenance crews?
Please. It's just one little thing. I swear I saw a temple or something down there.
Who writes oven on the oven? I don't know.
Not possible. The only temple in that region is completely off limits.
Laughter in the distance, somewhere behind my eyes. It must be chaos. Okay. We have now unlocked. We've gained some chaos crystals for this. But I feel like... Oh, we can't play through logging in. Why not? Hold on. Oh, it's inevitable. We have to now confuse her. It's a big path, right? It's a massive path. Oh, this one's locked. Lie convincingly is locked. We have to play through Confusiana. Oh boy. Chaos says, nothing's gone as planned as I expected. But we will gain a lot more chaos and power crystals. But the moment we play through this, it locks off some of the other stuff too. Yeah, we won't be able to play through any of the rest. But the only problem is, like, how do I play through this section to be able to go the other way? Can I play through that one? I don't want to end up pressing confirm. I am inevitable. Do it. But if we play this one... Oh, it's locked. Does that also mean that this one's locked too? Oh, they're all locked. I have to go through the inevitable path. Which means I won't be able to go back to do any of the rest. Ah. Why? All these decisions hurt. These decisions really hurt. Alright, I guess we have no choice. We have no choice in the matter. And I'm gonna take a bite out of my toast. Yana lets out a sigh.
The only site that even slightly matches your information is directly under Monoconcern HQ, and it's currently being restored. It's off limits to everyone except the specialist team.
Of course, the moment I decide to take a bite out of my breakfast, there's a part that I have to read out. MKHQ? Laszlo's eyes go wide. What exactly has Ursula gotten herself into? But Omar has turned away. Is that surprise? Shame? Did he have suspicions that this is what we'd find?
Unless there's anything else?
No. No, you've been very helpful.
They immediately hang up.
Thank you.
Pressure builds behind my eyes. Oh no, not now.
That was a mess of massive proportions. An absolute delight. 1,000 thank yous, my dear. I haven't laughed like that in an age. And you got your information too. Everybody wins.
I tried to block out their laughter as they disappeared into the ether.
MK headquarters. How did this happen?
Lost in his thoughts, Omar doesn't respond. Oh, short of... What? Wait. Did I turn on something? You did well. Play an objective related to power. Cool. Oh! And, of course, play an objective related to chaos. So, two trophies in one. That's nice. Can I, hold on. Where are my settings? Did I, for some reason, turn on auto? I don't want autoplay. How the hell did that just... Okay. So we played through Confusiana. Now we end the chapter. That was a quick chapter. All right. We're on to chapter 3 of Act 2. The fire danced in her eyes. Walking a fine line. We know where Ursula is, but it won't be easy to get there. All right. Let's go. Laszlo's bar. Back at the bar, everything seems shockingly normal. Laszlo stands tall behind the counter idly. Oh my gosh, what? No. 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 I'm missing text. Hold on, go back. Back at the bar, everything seems shockingly normal. I'm glad that we can actually go back and revisit the text, the captions. Otherwise, I would have been lost. Laszlo stands tall behind the counter, idly cleaning a glass that secures, that's already sparkling. I don't know where secures came from. Omar scanning through a pocket diary, jotting down a note every now and then. Despite the rumble of the trams above, it's quiet, tense.
Hey, hi, Polly.
Oh, it's Jade. Jade's the last person I expected to see again. Last time she looked exhausted, one small push away from collapsing entirely. But here she is. She looks great, buzzing with energy, even if her shoulders are hunched and her eyes are ever so slightly clouded. Nora follows close behind.
Thought we could use all the help we could get.
She blushes and readjusts her beanie. When she sees me smiling, she rolls her eyes back, but can't help but grin back. The newcomers take stools by the counter. The gang's all here, waiting for me.
So,
This is harder than I thought.
first, the good news. We know where Ursula is.
Where she might be.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Second, the bad news. We need to act. Even if it means heading to MKHQ. Which is, yeah, a lot.
Mm-hmm. There was a reason I was never elected class president.
But where to start?
He's always been good under pressure. Calm, controlled.
Well, we've got a crew at least. That's a start. you lot aren't exactly hardcore resistance fighters, but I've seen worse.
Something sparkles between her and Nora, lightening the mood. I wonder why Nora took so long trying to speak to Jade and convince her.
I already said I'm all in, if that helps.
It does, actually. Support is the only thing I have right now. Support, comfort, and plans. Actually, quite a lot when you think about it.
We're here too, you know.
Oh, of course.
We will aid you in any way we can.
Yes, thank you.
The closer you come to your goal, the more egregor you acquire.
Egregor.
The more power we have available to penetrate Chaos's hiding place.
Why do I get the impression it's going to be me going into the maze of theirs? I need to concentrate on the here and now.
All right then.
Tell
Let's
us!
hear your ideas. There are no wrong answers.
Grow up, man. What? Alrighty. Decision time. Alrighty. Okay, so we either... I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Okay, so we either attack from the inside. Truth. Omar has been hiding an important information all along. Or we attack from the outside. Bond. Jade has formed an unexpected anti-MK ally. I feel like... Here's the thing, like, it's not really going to... Yeah, things that make you go, And I know the song you're talking about. Okay. Actually, right now... Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Omar finds Ursula, family reunion, face to face. So we've got 3 different objective options. Where are those objectives? Oh, they're up here. Oh, there's... Yeah, okay. Right now, there's 3 revealed, but there is a 4th objective. Alright, this is going to be interesting. I feel like we need... Yeah, I think we need to attack from the inside. Because if Omar's hiding something that we need to know... If Omar's hiding something that's going to help or hinder the plan, we need to know now. So we're going to go attack from the inside. Following the rule. Oh. Collect 20 truth crystals. Hey, nice. Omar raises his hand politely. He's obviously thought long and hard about what to say.
I have connections.
Uh-huh.
What kind of connections?
Yep, here we go.
People. People who can get us through New Elysia. Straight to the tower. Safely. Quietly.
That's very convenient.
Yeah. Jade narrows her eyes at Omar. He meets her gaze, smiling a little. After a moment, she smiles back. Maybe she isn't the only one fighting the good fight on Atina.
It's too early to promise anything, and I don't want to involve my people before I know I can trust you. All of you.
Excuse me, you're the one who came to us?
Wait. Trust us?
I don't know you. Not really. I know your mother, Polly, and I know her intentions are good, but...
Silence.
There are a lot of new faces here, and trust is earned. not given. No offense.
None taken, I think.
I press on before Laszlo can lash out.
Hard to commit to a plan we know nothing about, though.
I've always looked at these things like jazz.
I sense Laszlo's ears prick up. He and Omar might have finally found something in common.
We agree on a harmony. We write the chords, then we jam. From beginning to end, until everybody's played their part. I can get us through New Elysia into MK Tower. From there, well, all jazz needs a little improv.
Another silence. That man seems to attract them.
He's right.
The anger is gone. Nothing like a jazz metaphor to calm our grizzly bear down.
What's inside those ruins is a mystery. We have a plan to get in,
You're welcome.
and we need a plan to get out.
Yep.
Got that covered. These are good contacts.
Okay. Nobody asks for details.
So, if we do this, we're going to have to trust you, even though you don't trust us.
Look, I like you. All of you. As much as I can after, what, a few hours? But Ursula's a vital part of my research. And she's my friend. I'm here for her. You can trust me on that.
His words have the ring of truth to them. His plan is to improvise. Creativity about surety. It's bold, risky. Can we trust him? Wow, chat. Can we? So, we've unveiled a node. We've unveiled a couple of nodes. One of them being, why should I trust Omar? I want to question him directly. Or listen to Laszlo's suspicions. He's about to talk. Let's hear what he thinks first. DTA? What's DTA? So that's going to reveal that node up there. Don't trust anyone. Ah. And this reveals... Oh, this reveals an objective node. Do we reveal an objective node for this one? Oh, we have to... Oh, okay. We're going to have to play through two different options anyway. But because the moment we play this one, we won't be able to play the other one. Which means we're going to have to go back and and figure out a node from... We're going to have to play through this node so that we've got two options, I think. Because I feel... Yeah. All right. Let's play through this one as well, because in order to continue, by the looks of it, we're gonna need two. Yeah, we're gonna need two. So see how it says in the center path there to continue up, it's got the number 2. It means we need to play through 2 nodes in order to continue the story. I know, Dallas, I know. Alright, so we're gonna have to play through here to unlock these 2 nodes on the right side. I'm going to ignore that, Deli. Alright, so we're gonna have to play this one to unlock the nodes on the right hand side, and then we've got 2 options to play with. Alright, let's jump in. Jade and Nora start to bicker. Jade forcing Nora's hand into the air like they're in school.
Tell me. I know you have something in mind.
No, well, I remembered something, and it's... No, it's nothing.
Tell her.
It's a proper plan. And I know all about proper plans.
Behind the counter, Laszlo chuckles, a cocktail of pride and amusement.
Okay, well, back when it first opened, I took a tour of MK Tower.
Done it myself. Scouting. Bloody awful experience.
It was, but the guide made a point of telling us all about the area, how the tower was built, the, foundations.
Foundations? The temple.
Ah.
Even pointed out which door led down there.
Oh.
The plan is to book a tour and sneak away. Take a trip downstairs.
It's bold. Bold and crazy. Bold and crazy and dangerous.
No.
What?
No. That's absurd. You'll be caught, arrested, guaranteed.
I have to admit, it's a lot.
When did anyone manage to change things? Really change things, without taking a few risks? All this is the tip of something. A conspiracy, the end of society, whatever.
And Ursula's our way in. We need to save her for her sake, but in the end, she's just...
Her voice trembles.
A drop in an ocean of oppression and violence. MK must be stopped. It's about more than just us today. More than just the here and now.
He's right. We can't avoid taking risks any longer. From now on, every action we take is a gamble. The odds stacked against us. I glance at Laszlo. He drops his head in desperate agreement. No matter how much he loves his granddaughter, he's in.
Okay. Tell me more.
Take it slow, check every corner, doubt every fact. I can see the future, but I can't change the past. I can't forget that. Okay. We have now unlocked these nodes. So we can call for backup. A little help would be nice. Besides, diversions always work in movies, right? Which unlocks a consequence. Call for Jade's friends. Or bring a jammer. Seems like Jade is a bit of a techie too. That could come in handy. Which unlocks a consequence. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Alrighty. So that's gonna unlock that one. That's gonna unlock that one. Interesting. Alright, what are we thinking, folks? So we're gonna have to play through two nodes anyway. So one of them is gonna have to be one of these ones. So we either call for backup or we bring a jammer if we want to finish off this right side. And then we'll go back to the left side. Which I feel like I could have just finished off the left side and then gone to the right side. But anyway. Let's jam. Alright. We bring it. I want raspberry. It's not that kind of jam, antics. So we're bringing a jammer? Do we want to bring a or do we want to call for backup? Like, I feel like a backup would be good. Good to have. But then bringing a jammer... I mean, we could be... Oh, boy. Decisions. And no raspberry. Double decisions. Alrighty. I don't know. Call for backup. Bring a jammer. I think backup would be good. I don't know how far we'll get with a jammer, to be honest. So let's call her backup. Jade and Nora, the energy between them lights up the whole bar. Wobbly stools, etched tables, pictures of Fatina and its people over the last 4 decades. For a moment, I feel desperately old, out of touch.
I could call some friends and ask them to create a diversion.
Ah, a classic. Used that one a bunch of times. 9 times out of 10 works like a charm.
And the one time it doesn't?
Yeah.
I think you can still see the scar. Look.
Encouraging.
With enough people outside, we can keep security busy while we sneak in and save Ursula.
Or you might attract every rent-a-cop in the place, trapping you inside.
That's the other thing too.
Lots of unknowns.
Agreed. Stirring up trouble isn't the way forward.
Polly?
I need a second. So much is at stake, so many lives.
I agree with Omar and Laszlo. It's risky.
Oh, come on.
But a bad plan with good timing might just be what we need. MK will never see us coming. They'll be occupied.
But a bad idea with no safety net. It's all or nothing. Nothing means... well, that's it.
I'm not saying no. At this point, we can't afford to reject any options. And I trust Jade and Nora.
At least someone does.
Light and hope, that's what they are. Okay. Cool, so we've unlocked that one. So now we got to play one through one of these ones. So we either listen to Laszlo's suspicions and see what he has to say, or we question Omar, and that'll unlock another node here. But this one will unlock an objective up here. Wait, what? Hold on. Now I'm curious. What is that objective? Just gonna go up and have a look. Oh, I can't look at it because it's not it's because it's not unveiled. That's why I can't look at it. Do we jump to conclusions or do we listen first? Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like maybe we listen to Laszlo. That way we can unlock an objective, or at least see what the objective is. And then that way we can form a decision on the way forward, Yeah, let's listen to Laszlo's suspicion. At least that way we can unlock that objective node at the top. And then we can find out what it is. Alright, let's go with that. I've been putting off talking to Laszlo since we arrived. He's positively vibrating with tension.
Listen. This isn't heading in the right direction.
What do you mean?
These plans, they're barely even ideas. They're what-ifs, maybes.
He's not wrong.
Polly, you're going to get yourself thrown in jail. Or worse.
If we fail, he's definitely not wrong.
We need to act. And this isn't your forte, kid. I'm sorry.
Kid?
But you know what I mean. None of us are experts in this stuff, you included.
But we have to try.
So what am I going to do, Stay here while you all risk your lives? Wait for the sirens and the MK officials knocking down my door?
Honestly, yes.
Blunt. Too blunt.
I love you, Laszlo, but we need discretion, and that isn't your forte.
Discretion? You're going to talk to me about discretion after that little call of yours? Hell, I'm surprised we haven't seen your face on the news yet. Imposter infiltrates MK. Have you seen this girl?
Girl. Huh. I know he wants what's good for us. For me. I really do. But...
Grandpa, stop. Please. You need to trust Polly. You need to trust all of us. Whatever happens.
Blast. I just...
Please.
Behind his eyes, gears are turning. He sighs like a deflating balloon, the energy seeping out of him. He's shaking his head almost in mourning.
Look at me. When did I become a bloody pushover?
Then you'll stay behind? Promise? I need to hear it.
I promise.
There it is.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, all of you.
From the corner of my eye, I see Omar smiling. It's faint but genuine. I look at Laszlo, giving him a smile and a nod. He nods back and plants the cleanest glass the world has ever seen on the bar. Alright. We can now move on. What should I do? Okay, I'm curious as to what the objective was that we just unlocked. Now that we've unveiled it. Hold on. Now, it's an inevitable. This is an inevitable objective. Deus Ex Machina. Chaos. People can team up without you noticing. Of course it's a chaos-related objective. What else could it be? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Alright. Let's continue on with what should I do? Now may be the right time to ask the aspirations for advice. Alright. Let's go. Palms on the table. Warped plastic beneath my fingers.
Let's go. I'll make up my mind on the way.
Whatever the mood was before I spoke, it's gone now. Whatever the plan was before I stood up, it's now in motion. One by one, we leave our tables and stools. Laszlo lowers the shutter, closing the bar. No turning back now. Here we go. Castello Road. We walk in silence for a few minutes along the busy streets, food stands, vendors, crowded trams. Then Jade speaks, almost a whisper, directly into my ear.
Up there.
Drones above our heads. They buzz like mosquitoes on a hot summer evening.
Keep a low profile. Everything's going to be all right.
Suddenly, I feel like I'm on full display, an actor in a show, performing for unseen eyes.
A complex situation.
It's been a while. I've been wondering when they'd show up again. I keep walking, keep watching for the watchers.
True. Guess that's how you got your name, huh?
Do not be blinded by pride. Face the reality of the task ahead.
Okay. A low hum fills my head with pain and doubt.
I'm trying.
You must all come together. Seek cohesion through communion.
Bond, supportive in his own way.
We have a plan.
You have a seed of an idea. You need to come up with a plan.
Not helping.
Thanks, Bond.
There's no time for doubt, only for action. Decisive action, Polly. Seize the moment.
Everyone's here. It's a real party.
You're not helping, any of you.
Then you are not listening.
How can I when you're each trying to send me down different paths towards different outcomes?
The future is like a car with no brakes, careening out of control. All I can do is choose with which road it goes down.
Polly? You alright?
We're here, a few blocks outside the New Elysia quarter.
Hey.
My head's still pounding, but at least it's just me in there now.
Stress gets the best of us, mate. Just try not to stumble about like a...
Like a sleepwalker.
Fine. I'm fine. Thinking.
Very hard thinking. The thinking hurts. They don't believe me. I wouldn't believe me.
This is it. Up to you now, Polly. What's it going to be?
Their eyes and their hopes are all focused on me. Here we go, friends. Now we gotta make a very tough decision. Alright, so we got two options. We either follow Omar or we go on the tour. So if we follow Omar, this way might be safer depending on how much Omar is hiding from us. So he might have connections inside MK, but we don't know how much we can trust him. Because he apparently can't trust us. So that's that option. There's pros and cons to that. And then there's also pros and cons to this one where we go on the tour. Jade and Nora seem so confident, and this looks like fun. So we could go the little bit more relaxed way, but it's also the most risky way because we don't know what to expect when we get in there. But that also means we're going to be blocking off all the pathways on the left side, which is the same thing if we go with following Omar and we end up blocking off all the pathways on the right side. Antiques has no idea. We've got some inevitable nodes on the right side. That's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of decisions to be made. And then we've got... Let's have a look at these. Alright, so let's get nosy. Trust him. The Oxyon Temple. Leave and fend for yourself. Wait for Omar. Think and overthink. Oh my gosh. What a decision that we have to make. I don't know if I trust Omar though. Right? That's the thing. But if we go this way, right place, right time. Nora's diversion, Jade's diversion. Call for Jade's friends. I see you. Everybody knows you're looking for Ursula. Oh, okay. Interesting. Walk a lonely road. Inevitable. Open door, closed door. Nora and Jade's diversion. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Oh, we won't be able to play that because it's locked. Okay. Oh, this is tough. I feel like Raspberry and Right start with H. Start with Tour has an R. Let's go. That's your logic, Antonio? Hello, Savoy. Welcome in. You've missed a lot of decisions that we had to make, and this is the toughest one. All right. Which plan do we go with? All right. Let's go on the tour. Or let's follow Omar. How long you known me? Oh my goodness. Alright. So hold on. What do we got? My logic is flawed and chaotic, but it has logic. Are you sure about that? I don't see the logic in what you said. Oh, man. I kind of want to... I don't know what it is, but I kind of want to follow Omar. Because I feel like we'll get in and we'll get out easier compared to going on the tour, where there are multiple points of risk where we could be caught. That's not the point. All right. Man, I don't know. All right. Here's the thing. I'm noticing as well that if we follow Omar, if we follow the path with Omar, there are less decisions to make. I think we'll be able to get in and out very cleanly compared to going on the right side, which is going on this tour and then having to go on so many different, like making so many different decisions. It seems a lot riskier going on the tour compared to actually just going with who Omar knows. And I think I'm leaning towards following Omar, so we're going to go with following Omar. And we die. You have only yourself to blame for following my logic. If Omar stabs us, we miss out on the raspberry and I can say, haha, I told you so. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I press my fingertips closer and raise them to my chin, trying to look like I'm in control.
We need to find Ursula, but not at the expense of our own safety.
Yes. Jade and Nora know what I'm about to say. It might feel like a betrayal, but they'll thank me later.
Polly?
It's not a matter of better or worse. It's a matter of self-preservation.
Omar steps forward, just an inch, but it's enough to stop the conversation becoming an open dispute.
I'll contact my guy.
The mysterious contact. Yet another unknown variable in an equation that's rapidly spiraling out of control. And with that, he turns and leaves, probably to avoid a debate with Laszlo, or Jade, or Nora. Or me?
This is absurd. Come on, you know it is.
Jade stays silent, fussing with something in her pocket.
Nora, sweetie.
But
Time to go. We're only making this more difficult for Polly.
Perfect parental manipulation. He has it down to an art.
I'll be fine, and I'll be back soon. With Ursula.
A beat. Laszlo slings an arm around Nora's shoulders, and they make their way out, Jade following silently. As I hurry to catch up with Omar, I feel like I've made the right decision. I've made the right choice. The disappointment in the girl's eyes, though, that'll take some time. That'll take some work to smooth over. When I get back, I draw up next to Omar. He's quiet, focusing on what's in front of us, physically and metaphorically.
So, this contact.
He raises a finger. A drone's flying above us. We walk. A minute passes. Another.
I need you to stay behind me. Do not talk to me. Don't even look at me. Understood?
Okay, now we're getting a little suspicious about this. Who is this contact? His tone is different. Formal. Intimidating. Here comes the doubt again. That creeping fear I've made a mistake.
I'll contact my guy. From now on, if anything happens to me, keep walking.
Oh my god. This is such a dangerous road.
What could happen to you? You didn't mention...
Keep walking. Understood?
Oh. I have a bad feeling in my gut. Another lightning fast nod.
I'll go. You follow. 10 seconds behind.
Like, this is gonna be the cleanest way, but I didn't realize how tense it was gonna get. He's gone before I have time to react. He's hypnotizing, commanding. But do I trust him? With my life? Ha. Why didn't you follow my irrational logic? Because it was irrational. Okay. So, here we go. Let's get nosy. I'd better listen in on this. Better safe than sorry. Which will reveal a consequence node. Or, trust him. He revealed what he could to you. Have faith in that. So, we won't gain much apart from just some information. However, if we trust him, we'll gain a truth crystal. I think we're going to trust him. We're going to trust him. I know it's tense right now. I know what he said, and it feels so wrong, but let's just trust him. Let's just trust him. Here we go. Omar is in front of me. He slips his phone out of his pocket and presses a few buttons on the side. Is this guy a spy? Why is he so comfortable with this situation? I'm sweating. My head hurts. My stomach is churning. But Omar is normal, casual.
Hey, it's me.
I could listen to him, eavesdrop on his conversation. Instead, I slow my pace to give him space. I trust him. No matter how stupid it might be, I trust him. Alright. The Oxion Temple. What am I getting myself into? Can I be sure this isn't a trap? Hello, coffins are us. We need a koala-sized special. Antonio, how could you even say that? Why? How could you even think that? All right, we're jumping in. To the Oxyon Temple. Let's see where this leads us. Ooh, this is cool. New Elysia. We cross a street, then another. I'm starting to feel like we've left Athena entirely. New buildings. Glass and steel everywhere. State-of-the-art sidewalks that almost gleam in the morning sun. New Elysia. The economic center of the empire. The heart of Monocon Zone. Alright, we're gonna jump in. New Elysia. Built to serve Athena's growing population, this brand new district showcases the island's development and appeal. Monocon Zone bought up most of Athena's farmland to erect these buildings, propelling the island into the 21st century. Built around a simple but effective grid plan, New Elysia is a shining example of the unstoppable force of progress. Designed by Monocon Zone at the turn of the century, it took more than 20 years to see it rise from the dust. Roughly 10,000 people worked to construct it. Ooh, MK headquarters. Though it was built quite recently, this building known as the Arrow has become the beating heart of New Elysia, welcoming thousands of employees each day. This is the place from which Monocon Zone operates. It is open to the public every Wednesday and hosts open employment workshops every Saturday for any Athena residents looking for new job opportunities. You can also visit the penthouse anytime for a unique view over Athena. They make tiny coffins for koalas that don't listen to red flags and their friends' irrational logic. Prescience. The Prescience program sprang from long-lasting, far-reaching research by Monocon Zone's cognitive department. This program is intended to be the next step in humankind's evolution, freeing us from our mind's limitations. Selected based on strict criteria, Prescients are explorers of the mind. Guided by Monocon Zone's newest technology, they are employed to delve deep into the human mind and reach further into our dreams than ever before. Where much remains unexplored, the Earth has been mapped and space has been conquered. Now it's time to look within. Why does this feel like something out of Inception? That's kind of what they were doing in the movie, right? They were diving deep into the dreams of others. Holy crap. I just learned something. All right. Now, I know Yana was from the previous chapter, but let's just read about her anyway. Born November 15, 1998, studied engineering at MK Tech with a specialization in hydrology. Works for Monocon Zone's urban planning department, level 5 employee. Born and raised in Athena, legal pronoun change in 2008. No family issues, pristine employment record, moved 12 times in the last decade, no known lasting relationships. Arrested twice for drunk driving, suspected drug use. Interesting. All right. Omar's steps slow, and I follow suit.
Listen.
He doesn't turn.
I'll be back for you. Next block is MK Tower. You'll see a door with MK markings. Wait next to it. Wait for me. Understood?
I'm not a child, I understand. He walks away, then stops suddenly. He still doesn't look at me.
I'm sorry for the tone. I'm as nervous as you are.
What the hell have I gotten myself into? If he's nervous... Also, wait for him? If he's walking away and we have to wait at the door, is he gonna open the door from the inside? And if he is, how did he get in there? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Alright, so now we have 3 options. So, we leave and fend for yourself. Power, enough. He didn't give you enough reason to trust him. Run away. Wait for Omar. Omar told me to wait. I'm getting more and more nervous. But I can't go through here because I need to unlock 2 more. Or this one, my heart is pounding in my chest. I'm really starting to regret my choices. But I want to unlock this one, but I need to play through 2 more notes. Alright, think and overthink. I've never thought of the street as a peaceful place. Cars, trams, buses, pedestrians in groups or alone. Business people going about their, well, business. But now all that has faded into a muffled background. My mind is humming, a restless tinnitus of the brain. Where the hell is Omar? I see the door. I see the intercom next to it. Just another door like any other. There's nothing else, nothing to set it apart. This can't be the entrance to the ruins. It can't be where my mother is, can it?
Having doubts.
A faint warmth follows chaos around, like a fever, or an anger that spreads to the reality around them.
I can feel truth wincing from here.
Have I made a mistake?
Maybe. Or maybe not. I'm not a big believer in preordination. Too predictable.
I can't stay here.
Back to the street. Back to the waiting. Back to the doubts. And that has revealed getting caught. Chaos. Let's see how much you trust Omar now. Okay. So if we play through this node, it'll unlock waiting for Omar. Alright. I guess we don't have a choice. We're going to have to play through it. Let's go and we'll gain another chaos crystal. Did I wait too long? Do I look too suspicious? Sorry, was that suspicious? Do I look too conspicuous? Sorry. Suspicious, conspicuous. My tea is gone cold. Is that drone circling me? It's definitely getting louder and closer.
No, not now.
Oh, but I'm in my element. Look at all this stuff.
Chaos. Go away.
This is where I live. In a purely philosophical sense, of course. All the moving parts. Ego, paranoia, lust.
The way he says lust. Lust.
All it needs is a little push, and the whole system would descend into, well, you know.
Nah.
And now, here you are, the proverbial spanner in the works. Granted, a spanner with an irrational fear of forcibly applied torque.
This is definitely me.
What are you talking about?
Like it or not, my dear, you're my agent now. The unknown variable, the gremlin on the wing. Feels good, doesn't it?
Okay. The drone is scanning my face. I need to act now. Alright. We've unlocked it. Now we wait for Omar. Alright. We are waiting for Omar. Let's go. There's a high-pitched beep. The drone backs off violently. My legs quiver and my heart quickens. Fight or flight. That or an incoming panic attack. And then, Omar.
How did you... The drone.
A contact.
Omar looks at me, obviously sorry about my state, but impressed by the anger on my face.
You didn't think I'd come back?
I had my doubts.
Good. Like I said, trust is earned. Look.
He shows me his phone, a string of messages to an unknown number.
One of my old suppliers. MK swallowed up his book repo and he got drafted as a technician. Now, well, we help each other out.
Loyalty's important to him, huh? Still, I grab his arm, pulling him towards me.
Tell me then. What's the plan?
Yes, take the initiative. Remind him who really holds the power here.
Wow, thanks.
You're not going to like it.
No. Here we
Tell
go.
me.
We just walk in, pretend to be workers, part of the excavation team.
What? Just like that? That's it?
You're not serious.
Have I ever joked with you before?
No.
Let's go.
I release my grip on his arm. Surprisingly toned arm. For a bookseller. He must go to the gym very often. Alright, inevitable node. We will gain a truth crystal from this. Going underground. I told you Omar could be trusted. Alright, let's go. We're jumping in. Omar crosses the street, heading directly for the lonely door and the intercom inside. Let me start that again. Omar crosses the street, heading directly for the lonely door and the intercom beside it. When we reach them, he waves at an unseen camera as though he's always worked here.
Hot one today.
The metal grill crackles back a generic response. Boredom personified. It says nothing as Omar pulls the door open. We enter a corridor. Judging by the sand and the tools, someone's been digging.
They're tunneling away, looking for artifacts and ruins. My guy said security's been told not to interrupt the dig team. In any way.
The temple. It's down here?
Definitely. I had my doubts, but your call with your friend confirmed it.
They're not my friend.
Huh. Well, good to know.
If awkwardness was liquid, Omar would be drowning in it.
I mean, good to know you're not in bed with the enemy.
Omar would be floating belly up.
Forget it. Look, you should go.
You're not coming.
We need to split up. Cover more ground and...
And
It's... something my contact said. I want to make sure he's safe. Distance from all this.
I nod and head for the stairs at the end of the corridor. No turning back now. Oh boy. Okay. So, we have now come to another inevitable node. Entrance located, but why are they here? Why now? Maybe I sounded suspicious on the phone. This node is inevitable. All right. We are just going to take a break for a couple of minutes. I need to go use the facilities. So give me a moment. If you also need to get up and stretch, grab yourself a drink. Please do so. And we will continue on in a few minutes. Don't go away. This is going to be a short break. We'll be right back. All right. I'm back. Back from my break. Are we all ready to jump into the inevitable node that is entrance located? But, because here we go. Life is strange. Oh, I know that game. Sometimes that just hits me. Here I am, infiltrating an MK building to begin my search for an ancient mystic temple. Abruptly, I stop. I'm not under the tower anymore. I'm somewhere else. Reverie, somewhere in Bond's mangrove forest. But he's nowhere to be seen.
What the?
Behind the trees, through the leaves, I can feel Yana's presence. Yana's very close. They wait for me in the real world. Yana and their keen eyes, their sharp aura, their ways I apparently haven't forgotten. One moment. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Yana, the walking reminder of how much I missed out on when I left Atina.
Harmony, are you quite well?
I am. My mind was drifting and.
He raises his head. He felt Yana, my thoughts of Yana, like a sonic boom above our heads.
This one. They are important to you?
They. could be. I haven't seen them in. so long.
Forgotten feelings.
Is it a warning? An omen? Before I can reply, I'm pulled back to Brittle. To the ruins. My mother can't be far.
Hey.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Hi. I know we lied to you on the phone. We just really needed to get through.
Hey.
There's a gate in front of us, leading to the next room of the ruins. I'm stuck in a room with Yana. Wow. Well, well, well. We're getting pretty close to the end of this chapter. And since this is quite a large chapter, I feel like this is going to be the only other chapter we'll be playing through today, since I do have to go to work and I don't want to end up rushing too much. So once we get to the end of this chapter, I will wrap up stream. We might raid someone. We'll see. But yeah, let's move on. So, decisions. Do we avoid Yana? I can't be seen with them, and they shouldn't be seen with me either. Or do we talk to them? Didn't they think it'd be risky to be here with all these cameras around? I mean, here's the thing, like, we're not gaining any crystals out of it from the two. However, the decisions we make, depending on what decision we make here, is going to unveil the next path that we'll be continuing on with, which will then unveil to us a certain pathway. I feel like we've already unlocked one of the objectives, but there's a potential for unlocking another. We need to talk to them. We can't avoid them. Oh no, not consequences. Revocations. Think and overthink and getting caught. Okay. We've already gone past that. I think we're going to have to talk to them. We're going to have to talk to Yana. Because they're going to know what they're like. It's so weird that Omar's contact would be Yana. Of all people. Anyway, we kind of don't have a choice. We have to talk to them. Like, if we try to avoid them, they're gonna try and push us for us to talk anyway. So I think it's better to not have that kind of awkwardness and just talk to them. Yeah, let's just go with that. All right. No way around it. I have to talk to Yana here and now.
I don't know why you're here. I wish we were somewhere else. Under very different circumstances. My life was on a very different path before my mother disappeared, and since then, everything's been a whirlwind. Emotions all over the place.
What am I saying? I feel like the sentence structures, they've got a bit of grammar in their they got a few grammar issues in their dialogue in the game. I mean, nothing game breaking, but for someone who has to read them out loud. What am I saying? Should I be saying this?
There's a lot to talk about, but it's not the right time for either of us.
Do I end with a smile? Should I just turn around and hope they don't have anything to say? A couple of seconds pass and then Yana sighs. A deep sigh, their face full of complex emotions. Okay. All right, so I see assistance. This is going to be extremely awkward conditions. You fooled Yana to get what you needed. Heart to heart. Well, avoiding your past again. No surprise there. Yana learned the truth about your identity. Oh, I need to... Okay, so we can't play through it, so I don't have a choice. Because I didn't play through... I didn't choose the option for Yana to learn Polly's identity. It's now locked off. So the only option I have here is to go with icy assistance. Very awkward moment. Here we go. The sigh dissipates. It's just them and me.
I believed you, you know? I listened to your little speech, and you were playing me like a fiddle.
Yana, I felt horrible about it. All that talk. I was lost. I was frantic about my mother and...
Their face twitches. Wrong track to take.
Let's talk about this. Once it's all over.
What's over, Polly? Where does this end? You're diving deep into uncharted waters, and there are sharks down here.
I know where I'm going. I know. Trust me.
I don't know. That's a good word to use right now. Trust me, after lying to them on the phone.
Really? How so? Did you become a soothsayer all of a sudden?
I try not to react.
What's in my hand right now?
Their left hand is deep inside their pocket. Could be anything.
Ooh, a gun. That'd be fun.
Go away, Chaos.
But unfortunately, it's not a gun. This time.
So?
Any other MK employee would have called this in by now. But you? No.
Oh, no gun. Hi, Cactus. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, friend. I'm not bluffing. I know Yana. Despite their career choice, they wouldn't do that.
You helped me get this far, even though I lied. You just wanted to have a word before whatever's behind that door.
No pew-pew. No.
Am I right?
You are.
I try not to sag with relief. Thank you, aspirations. Even the ones I don't really like.
You'll need this.
They produce a simple rectangle of plastic. A keycard.
Take it. And maybe we can hash this all out someday. In a more appropriate setting.
I'll wait for you. And then... Yes. I'd love to clear the air.
They extend their arm as far as possible. The keycard is between their fingers, within my reach. I grab it. Our eyes meet quickly, and then I whirl. The card goes in and out, and I push the door open, stepping deeper into the ruins. Okay. Awkward, but we got through. And now the only option that we can take right now that we've unlocked is Omar finds Ursula. Truth. They have been seeking the same thing. It is time for them to be reunited. All right. We made it. We made it. We can't unlock this one because we don't have enough bond crystals. Probably have to face something a bit more chaotic. Hey, Mickey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, friend. We didn't get any power crystals, so we can't do face-to-face. And then, obviously, we didn't get enough chaos crystals, so we can't do this one, even though we unlocked it. All right. Omar finds Ursula. In we go. A shard burden. Collect 20 bond crystals. Cool. Endless corridors and doors. An elevator. Passageways in every direction. This feels more like an anthill than anything else. And no sign of Omar. Until I reach the center of the ruins. Ruins entrance. Oh. Until I find... Hold on, we need to go into the codex. Oxion Ruins. Dotted across most of Vatina's underground, Oxion Ruins are under Monoconzon's care. Regarded as our island's most prized historical legacy, they draw people from all over the world. The Oxions are unique to our island, a mysterious and astute people who left us with a plethora of temples and riddles. These temples remained abandoned for most of our recent history, until Monoconzon decided to fund the Oxion renovation plan to protect and restore over 50 sites across the island.
Mother?
She doesn't move, lost in her thoughts, or maybe in some sort of trance.
Her heart. Do you feel it?
Slow. Very slow.
The more one is lost to inner turmoil, the slower, the fainter a heart beats.
From a dimly lit passageway, a silhouette emerges. Before I can hide, I recognize Omar's voice. He glances around the room with the care and the interest of a scholar, detailing every element, understanding the context with ease. He focuses on Ursula.
She's floating.
I don't know how I missed it. There's a sense of lightness radiating from my mother somehow. I reach out to touch her arm and wake her, but Omar grabs my hand.
Careful.
We need to go, Omar. We can't stay here.
He casts a look around the room, hungry for more, but I see his dawning understanding of the urgency.
You're right.
I reach out again and touch my mother's hand. Her skin is cold. And then something seems to shift inside her, as if a light had been switched on. My mother opens her eyes. Omar smiles. He helps her stand.
Ursula. Welcome back.
I was so close, Omar. So close. Why did you wake me?
Oh no. Omar discreetly tips his head to indicate me.
We came to save you. She came to save you.
Mother?
Polly, why did you?
Above our heads, an alarm blares.
No time. We need to move. Falling into their hands would be a disaster.
He looks around, saying goodbye to the ruins as if it were a favorite sibling.
Help her, would you?
We start to move down the passageway Omar came through. As we leave, my mother turns. She looks almost yearning.
I was so close.
She says nothing more as we rush through corridors and hallways until we reach an elevator. A minute later, we're outside, free of MKHQ, back in the hot, dry streets of Atina. Okay. We're ending the chapter here. Oh! We've unlocked reveal a hard truth. Truth, you did it. You will no longer be the same as before because of how much you learned. I kind of want to go through it. Hold on, I need to go to the heart screen for a second. Have we... It's not giving me anything, but anyway. Alright. Because alright. Fuji, you have to reveal an IRL hard truth. What's that? You want me to reveal something? What? Or do you have a question? I'm confused right now. I think we need to dive into this right now. We have time. Let's jump into it. No, you have to I have to reveal one. What kind of truth do you want me to reveal, though? A hard truth? I don't know. I don't know what kind of hard truth I have that nobody already knows. I don't even know if I have a hard truth. I mean, if I reveal a hard truth right now, it's probably going to bring the mood down. I really don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? Here's a hard truth. I can't stay away from sweets. I just can't. I cannot live without it. I need sweets. Ice cream, chocolate, lollies, pastries, cake. I cannot live without sweets. That is a hard truth for me. I will never be able to live without it. I can't. Even if it's too much, I will continue to eat it. Because it's just so good. That's a hard truth. There you go. All right, here we go. We did it. We leave through the same rooms and the same corridors. This time, though, they feel void of danger. It's not until we're near the naiads that I dare to look at my mother.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Mm-hmm.
Being lectured by my own daughter. Truly, how delightful.
All right. Ursula, born March 27, 1972, ex-Monoconzern employee, retired poet. Never married. Mother of Polyhymnia Beauclair. I didn't realize that was her full name. Current partner Laszlo Kessar. Earned a PhD in dead languages in France. Moved to Athena to work with researchers on Oxyon poetry and published a book on the topic. Joined Monoconzern briefly, where she met Marco Ricci. Left for undisclosed reasons. Has been living at the Naiads for decades, where she organizes artist residencies. Okay.
Don't start with the sarcasm. After everything we just did, you have no right.
A fair point. Although I must say, I didn't ask for your assistance.
What were you doing? Where were you? Why didn't you leave a note or a letter or something?
I don't have the answers you're looking for.
Wouldn't be the first time.
How can that possibly be true?
I need time. It has been a frightfully stressful day, and I need to sleep some things off.
Why does her voice sound so familiar? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm getting distracted now. I need to look it up. Yes, that one, please. Tell me. Who are the voices? Rachel Atkins. Who's Rachel Atkins? Ah, Rachel Atkins does a lot of video game voiceover work. Interesting. Oh, they're in Baldur's Gate 3. Anyone here still playing Baldur's Gate 3? The character that that Rachel Atkins plays is named Lady Esther. There you go. Oh, she's also been in Elden Ring. Now, I'm not playing it. She's in Intakes 2, Bravely Default 2. Oh, she was in Demon Souls. Greedfall. Oh, she's in Final Fantasy 14. Sea of Thieves. Ni no Kuni 2. Layton's Mystery Journey. She's been in a lot. Oh, she's been in Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Yeah. Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Oh, she was in Fable 3. I played Fable 3. And she played Lorithia in Xenoblade Chronicles. Wow, she's got one hell of a filmography, to be honest. Must be very well known. Okay. Okie dokie. Cool. Alright, let's pop that away now. And let's continue.
Please, darling. I'm tired. Let's go inside.
She's not lying about that, at least. She looks terrible, her eyes drifting lazily out of focus now and again. Without another word, we set off towards home. There, the atmosphere is morose, to say the least. I take the first opportunity to hightail it out of our little reunion. By the time I'm alone again, I feel the tug of reverie. There's no point resisting as much as I'd like to. Within moments, the familiar feeling takes me, and I open my eyes to see truth before me.
So, you found your mother at last. Impressive. I'm sure you are simply thrilled to have her back.
Of course I am. I mean, she was never the easiest person to get on with, but I'm glad for Laszlo and Nora. The stress was killing them.
And me.
The time has come to track down our missing sibling. We will need them to pry glory from her little stronghold.
Chaos.
And I'm sure the others have lingering questions as well on the subject of my shattering.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We're at the Nexus. We move further into Reverie, joining the other aspirations. There's a tremor of anticipation in the air.
With the egregor you found, you're ready to enter Chaos's maze.
Really?
Be brave. You will face many truths amongst those pathways. Some exceedingly unpleasant.
Uh-oh. I'm speaking before I've been fully noticed my own intention. Wait. No, hold on. I'm speaking before I've even fully noticed my own intention.
I'm ready.
I am ready. Am I? We've got quite a lot of we got 22 bond crystals. We got 32 truth crystals. That's a lot. We got 13 chaos crystals, but we still need to find glory. Is that the end? Oh, cutscene. Oh. Oh. Oh, there's chaos. No, it's Ursula. Why does Chaos look sad? Poetry in ruins. Finish Act 2. Act 2 is complete, friends. We are done with Act 2. We are now moving on to Act 3. However, with that being said, oh, can I continue? Hold on. Am I able to go back? Hold on. Let's just see what happens here. All right, I feel like this is where, all right, cool. We're ending it right here, right now. Okay, let me check on some music. Okay, everybody, that is the end of Act 2 of Harmony: The Fall of Reverie. We're going to be jumping into Act 3, but we're going to wait for the weekend for that to keep playing. Thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you're having some fun and enjoying the story that is this game. I am. It's really interesting. It's actually really cool. I love the art style. It's so good. If you haven't, you can grab Harmony: The Fall of Reverie on Steam, and it is also available on PlayStation, which is what I'm playing on. And it goes on sale like quite a few times, so If you wishlist it, then at least you'll be notified of when it goes on sale. So definitely jump in and grab your chance at checking out this game. This is my first time playing through it, and I already know I'm gonna have to go back and play it through again to be able to unlock different pathways to find out what other consequences and objectives we'll end up getting to. So that's the thing about this particular game. It's the fact that, it's the fact that you can end up with so many different outcomes from the paths that you decide to take. And it's really interesting. I didn't realize how many pathways there were. So this is definitely going to be one of those replayable type games. So that if you really want to find out the different endings and the different outcomes to the consequences and whatever, it's definitely worth checking out. 50% off on Steam right now. Yes, I think that sale for this game ends, I think, next week or the week after. I'm pretty sure it's at the end of the month, but just double check on Steam of when the sale will end, and also check on PlayStation if you want to play it on PlayStation too, because that's how I got my copy. I actually bought it on sale on PlayStation. For me, it was cheaper to buy it on PlayStation than it was on Steam, which I find really weird as to why the prices are different across the different platforms. For I don't know if it's the same overseas, but here in Australia, for some reason, the cost of games are different on different platforms. If you're looking for one particular game and it's available on different platforms, it costs different. It has a different price across the different platforms, which is so strange. I know that Nintendo tries to stay similar in terms of pricing with Steam, at least. But PlayStation and Xbox, yeah, they're a bit out. Anyways, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you can join me in continuing on with the story that is Harmony: The Fall of Reverie. We've, as I just said, as you've seen, we have just completed Act 2. We'll be moving on to Act 3 on the weekend. So that means my next stream will be this Sunday, 2:30. This Sunday, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. However, for those of you in North America, that is Saturday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, maths. 7 p.m. Eastern on the Saturday night, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. Hopefully on the Sunday. Hopefully I can see you then, and we can continue on with Act 3, Chapter 1. It's really good. I am really enjoying this already. For those of you who are over on the YouTube side of things, make sure to hit the like button before you head out. Would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and hit the bell icon so you can be notified of my future content, including whenever I go live. Also, you can find me on my card so that you can follow me on all the other socials over there. And yeah, you will be able to get my social media on there, my merch store is on there, all of my streaming platforms, so Twitch and YouTube links will be in there as well, and just a little bio about me and what I do and what I like to do. So, it's not coming up on the YouTube side of things. That is not nice. Hold on. Boom and boom. There we go. Yeah, so this weekend will be the next stream. Hopefully I can see you then. And if you're here on Twitch for the first time, would really appreciate a follow as well. Hopefully you can come and join me on future streams. We're gonna keep playing this game until we're done. So we're just gonna keep playing it from start to finish until we are done with the story. I will do my own replays in my own time, especially if I want to get that platinum. And I will play it throughout my own time. So, with that being said, here's some news for you all. I have a new episode of The Many Thoughts I Have coming out very soon. So if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to that podcast on your podcast service of choice. And there will be a new podcast coming out soon. Give me a second while I do that. There it is. So yeah, go check it out. And yeah, I'm not sure when it'll be out. I'm in the middle of editing it at the moment. So it might take me a little bit of time before I can finalize the edit on that. Unfortunately, when I recorded it last night, my throat and my mouth decided to play games with me, and it was getting very dry very, very quickly. Ended up with a very dry throat, like a 25 to 30 minutes into the recording of the podcast, and this podcast is a long one. I'm not going to mention what the topic is. You'll all have to find out once it hits your feed. But it's a good one. It's a fun one. And hopefully you can listen to that when that is out. So make sure you are subscribed to get all the notifications for that. I think that's pretty much it. While we're here, and we haven't done this in a while, why don't we go say hello to someone? We haven't rated anyone since I started up streaming again. I feel like we need to go say... Let me see who's live right now. Let's have a look. See. You know what? Let's go say hi. Let's go say hi to Amanda. She's playing Fork Knife. She's doing the Fork Knifey fun times. I'm gonna say with some friends. So let's go say hi to Amanda. Thank you for the raid messages, Antonio. Copy and paste the message that applies to you. Thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I will be back on the weekend. I hope you all have a great rest of your weeks and enjoy your weekend as well. Make sure to look after yourself and your mental health. And I will see you in the next stream, everybody. Bye. Love you all. Bye.